Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining me in this video. In this video, I'm going to be introducing you to functions, lists, dictionaries, and loop. Functions, lists, dictionaries, and loop, they are very important in Python and they will help you to write effective code that is also efficient. So this is an intro and we are going to quickly look into each of these concepts. Functions, there is one aspect of software development that we call dry, D-R-Y. It means that you should not repeat yourself. So, and a way for you not to repeat yourself is by making use of function. Functions are a way to organize and reuse code. And how do you write a function? You write, the keyword for function is def, and then the name of your function. And then if there is a variable or an argument for your function, you put the argument inside the bracket. And then what you want your function to return, and then you put it here. And if you want to call the function, it will be print your function rate, and then what is representing this argument that you've put there. So your function, if you look at this function have default parameter. For this function, you must put the parameter name in it for it to go. And it is possible for your function not to have a parameter as well. We are going to still go deep into that. And then the next one that we are going to go to is lists. Lists are ordered mutable collection of items, which can be of different types, and they are defined by square brackets. Yeah. Let's see an example of a list. You can define a list. Look at this list. This list is a list of fruits. We have apple, banana, cherry. If you look at this list, you can see that they are all strings, but list doesn't have to be string. You can have lists that will be integers, there will be floats. In fact, you can even have a list within a list. We are still going to be going deeply into that in our future videos, but let's stick to what we are doing here. If you want to access an element in a list, you can call for just as we did for strings. The first one is what? 0, the middle one, 1, and 2. So to get this banana, it is fruit 1, and your output will be banana. You can modify elements in a list. If you assign this fruit 1 to blackberry, it will replace banana with blackberry. And if you want to add an element, you can use the append function for a list. And you can also remove an element in a list. If you want, you can iterate in a list for fruits in fruits, and then it will print all the fruits in the list. So, and another one is a dictionary. A dictionary is the fundamental, uh, is the foundation for a data frame. But let's focus more here on a dictionary. A dictionary, we have a key and a value. We call it a key value pair. Let's look at the definition. Dictionaries are unordered mutable collection of key value pairs. They are defined by curly braces. So you can have an empty dictionary and you can have a dictionary that has stuff like this. You can see this dictionary has name, age, and city. You can access value in a dictionary by calling, this is a dictionary and the key for a dictionary, and then you can get the value. You can modify a value when you add a list, and then you can assign it that. If you assign age to this, then it will replace this 30 to be 28. And then you can as well add a new key value pairs, and that's in this case, it is the gender. And then you can also remove a key value pair you can delete. And with this, you can iterate through a dictionary. So dictionary are very important, and it is we encourage you to take your time to understand how it is used in Python. It will help you in any time you spend on it is a time you save in future. And finally, let's look at loops. Loops are used to repeat a block of code multiple times. Instead of, we can say for loop is something like for key value in this, do this. So it means that to loop through, to iterate, and then do the same thing. So we have different kinds of loop. An example is for loop. For fruit in this print fruit. So it goes and it prints fruit. Or it can iterate over a range of numbers for I in range of 5, do this. And it's here. So, and that is the way it works. And then we have the while loop. It can say while when this condition is existing, when this condition is met, do this. When the condition is no longer met, it doesn't do it. That is a while loop. And you have to be careful for while loop because if you're not careful for while loop, you can create a loop that will run till infinity. So before you, and that is why you can see this here. So before you write a while loop, you should always think about how you are going to break the loop. I hope I've been able to talk about all these fundamental concepts, and we are still going to be delving deeply into each of these areas. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's nice having you back. If you have any comments, questions, please feel free to drop it in the comment section, and also feel free to send me a message, and I'll be happy to reply your messages. As you know, the goal of this is to transform you from not knowing how to program or how to code to being able to comfortably analyze data using Python, SQL, Power BI, to mention a few, and for you to ultimately get your dream data job. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.